Hey y'all, Dennis. Labor Day is coming up. So what's that mean? Football season's coming back. So we got another little tailgate deal. Also, gotta have some good barbecue around Labor Day. So today we're gonna cook some baby back ribs. So let's get to it. All right, so we got our ribs in a aluminum pan. I'm gonna season it up with some butt rib. I'm not really gonna use a binder. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Doesn't really matter. I mean, this thing's pretty moist, so I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I'm gonna put a little cayenne on here too, because I like some cayenne pepper. Can't put too much though, because boss lady, not a big fan of it like she used to be. Let's pat that all down on there. Not rubbing it, just patting it. All right, I'm not worried about the membrane, because for this, it ain't really gonna make a whole heck of a lot of difference. It's hitting the ends mostly, and the meat side. All right. So that's all the prep work we got to do for this. What we'll be doing next is getting the grill hot. I'm gonna cook them probably about 300 degrees. And I will wrap them at some point. I'm not doing a 3-2-1 or 2-2-1. Just once they get to where I think they're pretty close, I'm gonna wrap them and put, I don't know, several pats of butter on there. And then we'll finish them off that way. All right, so let's get the grill fired up. I'll meet y'all out there. Okay, well, the grill heated up. I let the ribs tack up some. Go ahead and set them on there. I got some nice color to them already, so I always let them sit and tack up for at least 15-20 minutes. All right, so right now we're at 250. I'm just gonna let the temperature ease on up to 300, and it is 1 o'clock, so we're probably gonna cook them for at least 3 hours. All right, we'll check back on them in an hour or so. All right, we've been rolling for 2 hours. Let's do a little temp check on these things. Let's see, can y'all see them? I'll get you around here, let you take a look. They're looking good. Let's temp them. All right, 190, 190. All right, it's time to wrap them up. We'll wrap them up, put some butter on them. Let's see, I think I want to do these this way. And I'm double wrapping them just to make sure that we don't poke no holes in them. All right, I'm just gonna take my butter. Of course, anytime I try to do something like this, you can count on the wind starting to blow a little bit. I'll put my butter on here. So generally, I'm gonna cook these to about 205. So I'm gonna wrap these and let them sit for another hour. That'll be a 3-hour cook. And at the end of an hour, when I unwrap them, I guarantee you they'll be done. All right, let's fold this up. Pull this one over. Man, in this old bright sunshine, this tinfoil will blind you. I don't know if it's doing that to the camera or not. All right. Just slapped them back on the grill. We're still cruising at 300 degrees. Let's shut it back down, let the temp come back up. See you in a minute. All right, y'all, it's been 30 minutes since I wrapped these nice ribs. And then I have been informed by Mrs. Backyard Barbecue that she does not want hers to be juicy. So, I'm gonna show y'all 2 different ways to cook ribs. So I'm gonna tear this rack in half. And half of it's gonna go right there on the grill, not covered up. And the other half is going back in that butter bath. And I'm gonna leave them both on for about 30 more minutes. Now I know, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about her not wanting them that way. And I'll be interested to see what y'all come up with. But that's how she wants them. You notice they're not all getting cooked that way. So y'all let me know about that in the comments. Let's shut this grill back down and finish cooking these ribs. All right, let's temp them and see what we got. We have now been 3 hours and 20 minutes, an hour and 20 since I wrapped those. All right, those look done. They're probably still gonna be a little too juicy for her, but they do pass the flex test. You see we got some good draw on the bones. All right, now I wanna check mine. I'm not worried about bark. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna wrap that back up. We are gonna have a taste. I'm gonna get it off the grill first. All right, let me relocate the camera. I'll be right back. All right. Get this over the table now. Look at that. That just pulls right off. That's hot too. I'm gonna set that aside for just a second and let it cool down. I'm gonna wrap the rest of this up because I want this to just keep on getting tender. Get these liners off. Then I'm gonna have a taste. But it's still hot. But that's good, and it's tender, and it's juicy, and it's hot. Really, really hot. All right, so there you got two different ways to do baby back ribs for Labor Day or whenever you feel like cooking them. And both ways took about 3 hours and 20 minutes. And they're both good. I like mine to be a little bit more fall off the bone. And sometimes I would have just stuck them back on the grill to put that bark back on there, but I'm hungry today. So, cheers. I'm gonna put the recipe down in the description and our Amazon link. And it's a simple recipe. Hope y'all try it. Till next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.